A new chapter is unfolding in Burkina Faso. Captain Ibrahim Traoré stands at the center of this new narrative. With a steadfast resolve and a clear vision, he is determined to steer the nation towards a brighter future. He leads with a clear vision for his beloved country. This vision is not just a dream but a well-thought-out plan that encompasses every aspect of Burkinabe life. This vision speaks of strength, independence, and a future built by Burkinabe hands, for Burkinabe people. The air in Ouagadougou and across the nation feels different now. There is a palpable sense of optimism and hope that permeates the atmosphere. There is a sense of purpose, a collective drive to achieve something greater. Communities are coming together, united by a common goal, a quiet determination to change things for the better. This determination is evident in the faces of the people, in their daily toil, and in their unwavering spirit. Captain Traoré's message is simple, yet powerful. He speaks of self-reliance, of harnessing the nation's own resources and talents to build a prosperous future. He believes in Burkina Faso and its people. He calls for self-reliance, urging everyone to look within and find the strength and resources needed to thrive, using the country's own resources. From the fertile lands that yield bountiful harvests to the rich mineral deposits, Burkina Faso is a land of immense potential, and developing its own talents. Education and skill development are at the forefront of this vision, ensuring that every Burkinabe has the opportunity to contribute to the nation's growth. For too long, the nation looked outwards for solutions. Reliance on foreign aid and external assistance has often led to dependency. Now, the focus is inwards, unlocking the immense potential within Burkina Faso's borders. Local entrepreneurs are rising, showcasing their products and innovations. This shift in mindset is fundamental. It represents a new way of thinking, a new approach to development that prioritizes self-sufficiency and local empowerment. The path to this new dawn is not without its shadows. The journey ahead is fraught with challenges and obstacles, is not without its shadows. The nation must navigate through economic hardships, political instability, and security threats. Burkina Faso has faced many challenges, including economic difficulties and security concerns. These issues have tested the resilience and resolve of its people. Captain Traoré has shown he is not afraid to make difficult decisions. His leadership is marked by a willingness to confront these challenges head-on. His approach is one of pragmatism, focusing on practical solutions that can bring about real change. Whether it's in agriculture, industry, or governance, his policies are grounded in reality, mixed with a deep love for his homeland. This love is evident in his interactions with the people, in his speeches, and in his unwavering commitment to the nation's progress. Burkina Faso is a land blessed with agricultural richness. Its fertile soil and favorable climate make it an ideal place for growing a variety of crops. Among its valuable crops are cashew nuts, which have been cultivated here for generations. For many years, these cashews were grown with care by local farmers, who have honed their skills over decades. However, much of this crop was exported in its raw form, without any processing done locally. This meant that the real value from processing was often realized elsewhere, in countries that imported the raw nuts. The full benefit did not always return to the communities who toiled to grow the nuts, leaving them with only a fraction of the potential earnings. This situation created a clear economic challenge, as the local farmers and their communities struggled to make ends meet. When a country exports raw materials, it often receives a lower price compared to the finished products. The more lucrative stages of processing, packaging, and marketing happen outside its borders, benefiting foreign economies. This means lost opportunities, fewer jobs, and less revenue for national development, which could have been used to improve local infrastructure and services. Captain Traoré and his administration saw this clearly. They recognized the need for a change in strategy to ensure that more of the value from cashew production stayed within Burkina Faso. They understood that to build a self-reliant economy, Burkina Faso needed to capture more of the value chain for its key products, starting with cashew nuts. The cashew nut became a prime candidate for this strategic shift, given its existing importance to the local agricultural sector. The idea for a major cashew processing plant began to take shape, with plans to build a facility that could handle large-scale processing. The vision was for a modern, efficient factory capable of processing a significant portion of the national cashew harvest, thereby adding value locally. An investment of around $25 million was earmarked for this vital project, highlighting the commitment to transforming the cashew sector. This substantial sum demonstrated the seriousness of the commitment, with both public and private sectors coming together to fund the initiative. By processing cashews within Burkina Faso, the country could sell a more valuable product on the international market, increasing its export revenues. This would create much-needed jobs for Burkinabe citizens, boost the national economy, and pave the way for sustainable development. Transforming a bold vision into a concrete reality requires meticulous planning and decisive action. The journey begins with a clear blueprint, meticulously crafted by engineers and project managers who leave no stone unturned. Every detail, from the layout of the factory floor to the placement of machinery, is scrutinized to ensure efficiency and safety. Securing the necessary funding was a critical early milestone. This involved numerous meetings with potential investors and financial advisors, each step bringing the project closer to fruition. The financial backing not only provided the capital needed, but also instilled confidence in the project's viability. This investment signaled a departure from solely relying on external financial mechanisms. It marked the beginning of a new chapter, where internal resources and strategic partnerships played a pivotal role. The financial documents were meticulously reviewed, ensuring transparency and accountability at every stage. Once the financial commitments were solidified, the process of selecting an optimal location for the factory commenced. This involved extensive research and site visits, with officials inspecting various potential locations. The goal was to find a site that offered the best combination of accessibility, resources, and community support. Proximity to cashew-growing regions was paramount. Being close to the source of raw materials not only reduced transportation costs but also ensured a steady supply of fresh cashews. This proximity fostered a symbiotic relationship with local farmers who became key partners in the supply chain. Access to essential infrastructure such as roads and a reliable power source was also a key consideration. Good road networks facilitated the smooth transportation of raw materials and finished products, while a stable power supply ensured uninterrupted operations. These factors were crucial for the factory's long-term success. The potential for positive impact on the local community played a significant role in the final site selection. Engaging with the community through meetings and discussions helped in understanding their needs and expectations. The factory aimed to be more than just a business. It sought to be a catalyst for local development and prosperity. With the site chosen and plans finalized, the construction phase began. This phase was marked by the arrival of heavy machinery and the mobilization of construction workers. Laying the groundwork was a meticulous process requiring precision and coordination to ensure the foundation was strong and durable. Establishing clear timelines and achievable milestones was crucial for keeping the project on track. The project timeline was carefully planned and displayed on a whiteboard, serving as a constant reminder of the goals and deadlines. Regular check-ins and updates ensured that any issues were promptly addressed, keeping the project on schedule. Local labor was prioritized where possible, providing employment even during the construction process. This not only boosted the local economy, but also fostered a sense of ownership and pride among the workers. Safety was a top priority, with all workers equipped with the necessary safety gear and training. A key aspect of the factory's design was the incorporation of modern processing technology. Engineers worked diligently to install state-of-the-art machinery, ensuring that the factory would operate at peak efficiency. This technology not only improved productivity, but also ensured the highest quality standards for the final product. No journey of significant transformation is ever entirely smooth. The path to establishing the cashew processing factory presented its own set of challenges. Ensuring transparency, accountability, and efficient allocation of resources was paramount. Another hurdle was the availability of specialized technical expertise. Building resilience into the factory's operations was important to mitigate potential disruptions. The establishment of the cashew processing factory is anticipated to yield a significant economic harvest for Burkina Faso. One of the most immediate benefits will be the creation of direct employment opportunities. These jobs will provide stable incomes for many Burkinabe families. Beyond the direct jobs, the project is expected to stimulate a cascade of indirect economic benefits. A crucial long-term economic impact will be the factory's contribution to Burkina Faso's GDP. The Cashew Factory will stand as a tangible symbol of Burkina Faso's progress and its growing industrial capabilities. The impact of the new cashew processing factory extends far beyond its economic contributions. For generations, farmers have cultivated their crops, often facing uncertainty regarding prices and market access. The factory's presence is set to change this dynamic significantly. By creating a large, stable, and local demand for raw cashew nuts, it can offer farmers more predictable and fairer prices. This improved market access and price stability will translate directly into enhanced livelihoods for farming families. The benefits are also expected to ripple outwards, fostering broader community development. The new cashew processing factory is not an isolated project. It is a carefully chosen piece within Captain Ibrahim Traoré's comprehensive strategy for national development. This strategy is rooted in the core principle of self-reliance. The factory represents one vital thread in a rich tapestry of initiatives designed to revitalize the country's most fundamental sector. This strategic vision is evident in the concurrent agricultural programs being implemented across the nation. The overarching goal of these interconnected projects is to transform Burkina Faso into a major food producer. The Cashew Factory plays a key role by diversifying the agricultural export base and enhancing its value. Captain Ibrahim Traoré's leadership is characterized by an unwavering emphasis on self-belief and national reliance. He champions the idea that Burkina Faso possesses the inherent strength, resources and human capital to forge its own path to development. This philosophy represents a significant departure from previous over-reliance on external aid. His administration has taken steps to reduce dependency on certain international financial institutions. This spirit is encapsulated in the sentiment of Burkinabe solutions for Burkinabe problems. Captain Traoré consistently encourages a can-do attitude, fostering a sense of national pride and collective responsibility. The $25 million cashew processing factory stands as a powerful testament to this guiding philosophy. The inauguration and successful operation of the cashew processing factory will serve as a significant stepping stone. Under Captain Traoré's leadership, a raft of ambitious development projects are underway. These include major investments in the gold sector and strategic enhancements to transportation infrastructure. The long-term aspiration is the comprehensive transformation of Burkina Faso's economy. The emphasis on self-reliance and strategic investment in key sectors provides a solid foundation for navigating future challenges. Burkina Faso is actively writing its own story of development, building a more prosperous, self-sufficient and resilient